So as the rest of the world gets excited about Juventus and Real Madrid crashing out of this year's Champions League, there's some people out in Kosovo and Northern Ireland getting excited about next year's Champions League. We'll talk about that and much more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction show. Today we're taking a look at the 2020, 21 Champions League preliminary round finals. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button to get you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Champions League related, World Football related. We got it all here, boys. I know one, Ruski, of course, yes. Of course, everyone, including me, gets excited with the Champions League, the big boys and all that kind of stuff. But it all has to start somewhere. And we've already talked about it. We're now getting into the final and decide who will make it through to the big boys, the Celtics, the Maccabi Tel Avivs, the Molders, the Astanias, the Sarajevos, and the Douche Gardens, of course. We are talking about the first qualifying round. It's just around the corner, but we got to find out who the last team is, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. Of course, a big shout out to the Patreons gang, boys and girls, the Dirty Dozen. You know who you are. Dylan Goddard, William Sherpin, LG and Cow, Bianca Moller, Daniel Weller, Cody Go, Joachim Johansson, aka No Good Drinker to you and I, Tom Beresford, his mucker, Tom Clark, John Spurn, Russell Foster, Aztec, Marky B. Mark. Respect to all of you guys for giving me some love, extra love. Fist pumps extraordinaire. That's right. Brothers from another mother. Support the channel as the way you do. Big love. If anyone else is out there wants to make this Dirty Dozen a baker's dozen, which is unlucky for some, 13, get in the old description, patreon.com/roverseason. You can be my new best mate, Mike Drop. That's right. Lots of perks and privileges, including access to Prediction League data. And there'll be more. And there will be more, of course. I'll elaborate on that as and when they pop around. But of course, we are talking about Champions League, not the Prediction League. That will take part later when we get to the group stages. So let's jump in the thick of things and remind us of where we are. In fact, I need to clean this up a little bit. Where are you, Dirk? Well, I'm actually stuck in the Champions League vortex. Here we go. So let's talk about the what we've missed already, or what happened just the other day. So here we go, boys and girls, jumping to the old vortex, and we saw Trifiori and taking on Linfield. Trifiori, of course, from San Marino, and Linfield, of course, from Northern Ireland. Now, these two sides did lock horns the other day. What was it? It was on Saturday, the 8th of August. The final score coming in the end. Actually, it was a 2-1 win for Linfield, but the final score was a 2-0 win for Linfield. The goal scorers were Bastien Henry on score sheet for Linfield and Christy Manzinga to give themselves the big fat W. Giacomo Pracucci got himself sent off on the 86th minute, pretty much after the game was over on the 83rd minute. So Northern Ireland's Linfield will go through to the final to take on the winner of KF Drita from Kosovo and Interclub de Escalades from Andorra. Now, these two sides did play as well on the same match day a little bit later on. I went with a 2-0 win for Drita, and it was a 2-1 win, boys. 2-1 in the end. Exaviet Shabiani on the score sheet, Hamet Namiani as well with the winner for Drita. Emil Garcia made it a little bit interesting on the 29th minute. But it is the Kosovo nation, Kosovo club, going through to set up a tasty final up against Linfield, and that match will take place. When will it take place, Dirk? It will take place on Tuesday, the 11th of August, the same day that some Europa League games will be taking place. All eyes will be on this bad boy. All eyes. You will be focusing on this one, of course. And of course, I did top banana there. 2 out of 2. Pretty much bang on the money. What about you guys? How did you fare this past weekend? Well, this is a first. This is a first. In fact, so much so, I've got to slide over and take a little look at you. Yeah, all of you. All the piston lot of you did bang on the nose. Let's give you a shout out. Novia Magnum, Di Besta, Top Banana. LG and Cow, he's a patron, but he also did Top Banana. Fernando Josias Garcia Guadamund, Top Banana. Roberto Johnson, Top Banana. Ilmechi Dinosa Isa, Top Banana. Bianca Molnar, Top Banana, and also a patron as well. Football Mapper, Top Banana. Yannick Buster, Top Banana. Cody Caho, Top Banana. Shane O'Donnell, Top Banana. And Roberto Hollis, Top Banana. You all did it. You did it. You absolutely nailed it, of course. And that will set up the final Drita up against Linfield. So we'll talk more about that in just a second. Or are we talking about it now? We are going to be talking about it now. Now, before we jump into this, let me again slide over because I'm right in the spotlight. We'll slide in the spotlight right there. Before I jump into it, talk about the match in as little detail as I've got. We want to see what Digicast has got up her sleeve. What does she think will happen between Drita and Linfield to make it through to the first qualifying round, the legitimate round of the Champions League? Go away, Digicast. Show me what you got. got Digicast's pick here now. You're going to take a look at what I think. To be honest with you, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I've used up all my information about these two in the last one. So realistically, I'm just going to go with my head on this one. There's not much to do. Kosovo are a rising footballing nation, of course, a breakaway pack from Yugoslavia. And Linfield, Northern Irish team, their division does suck a little bit. Of course, out of the other British leagues, you know, amongst Wales, they're kind of hit or miss, really. You know, there's not too much to get excited about domestically. There's not much money pumped around in them, but to be honest, there's little to nothing new I can say about these two clubs. I know very, very little. Of course, Nuhu is the manager for Drita, and of course Linfield plays in Northern Ireland. But to be honest with you, there's not much to get excited about. And to be honest with you, it's going to be a game that's going to have very little action. I think what's on stake for both of these two clubs is massive. Of course, you're not getting into the money round just yet, but you're one step closer to making it through. And of course, even if you get a little bit lucky in this round and get yourself through, you're going to get yourself a sizable game next time around. And again, played behind closed doors, no fans whatsoever. It's going to be a little to nothing in this game, and I'm going to side with, unfortunately for Linfield, I'm going to go with the Kosovo club of Drita, 1-0 winners in the end to snatch the one and only spot. Unfortunately, Linfield will crash out, but I just believe that Drita has got more going for them these days. And they're you know, to be honest with you, I think it was mentioned in the comment by Bianca, who is a football whiz. She knows her stuff, and she says that maybe next time around, the team from Kosovo should be, or the teams or whatever that take place, should be swapped for the Gibraltar teams. I think that's a pretty much top-notch suggestion that should be done, because these guys will probably walk. It might end up being a 3-4-0. You just don't know. But I think there's going to be too much on the line. Linfield would defend their asses off, and I think Drita will nick it in the end. Anyway, Drita with the result here, we'll go through to the knockout stages. The first the first round proper, first round qualifying, whatever it is, and of course they will take on Legia Warsaw. That is a bit of money in that game. Here is that full draw for you. Fenerbahce coming out of Hungary, they're going to be taking on Douche Gardens. Coming out of Sweden, Celtic, the money team, of course, they're taking on KR coming out of Iceland. Legia Warsaw, of course, taking on the winner of this one. Sheriff Tiraspol coming out of where is that? Moldova. I'm going to say Moldova on that bad boy. Folesh coming out of Luxembourg. Konus Quay Nomads, the Welsh team, taking on Sarajevo coming out of Bosnia. Red Star Belgrade, Serbians team there. They're going to be taking on Europa Agibor. That should be a one-sided affair. Budućnost Boreknegne is coming out of Montenegro. They're going to be taking on Ludogorets Razgrad, another big team there. Ararat-Armenia coming out of Armenia, taking on Omonia out of Cyprus. Currently managed by Henning Berg, of course, ex-Rover. There, Floriana out of Malta taking on CFR Cluj. Maccabi Tel Aviv out of Israel taking on Riga. Qarabag out of Azerbaijan taking on Silix out of Macedonia. Tbilisi out of Georgia, the country, just in case you're confused. Up against Tirana out of Albania. Dynamo Brest coming out of Belarus, taking on Astana out of Kazakhstan. Moldova out of Norway taking on Kops out of Finland. Flora out of Estonia taking on Sudova out of Lithuania. And Klasia taking on from Slovenia, taking on Dundalk out of the Republic of Ireland, and KI out of the Faroes, taking on Slovan Bratislava. Yeah, that's it. That's the draw for the first round. Of course, one-legged affairs taking place on the 18th and 19th. We will come back and talk more about this in a one and only video, of course. But that's it, my friends. That's all I've got for you. Of course, not part of the old prediction league. Of course, no. Whoa, I'm in the dark. Turn on the lights. Turn on the lights, sons. I'm scared of the dark. Been watching too much Supernatural. Been creeping me out. But anyway, yeah, that's all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. Of course, just a one and only pick. Get it in anyway, because we're going to take a look at it and see if you can get top banana as we enter the first qualifying round. Get your picks in ready. Stand by for that bad boy. Of course, looking forward to it. And of course, see if Digicast gets her Predicaroonie right as well. But that's it, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. Of course, if you are new, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date. All things Blackburn Rovers related, Champions League related, whether it is last season or this season. We've got it all here, boys. Under one roof. Check out the description. Links to my other social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and of course, Patreon if you want to go that extra punch. Until then, though, I'll see you all very, very soon. Smash the thumbs up. Wear your face masks. Behave. But stay inside. All that jazz. I'll see you soon. Ciao. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.